Welcome to Real Talk for Real Life. Realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. This is where we live out loud, on purpose, and with purpose. I'm Coach C, your host, and this is a Moment of Truth episode. You ever notice the moment you decide to do something bold, something visible, something that actually requires courage? Here they come, the can'ts, the ain'ts, the won'ts. The ones who can't do it, ain't doing it, and won't ever try, but somehow have plenty to say about what you're doing. Isn't that interesting? It's like your movement activates a quiet alarm in people who've been sitting still for too long. And instead of asking themselves, why am I not going after something? They look at you and go, let me find something wrong with that. That's where star stunters are born, not from excellence, not from effort, but from observation without participation. They don't build, they browse. They don't create, they critique. And they especially don't explain themselves because let's talk about it. If you're bold enough to rate something 1 star, but not bold enough to say why, what are we really doing here? Who are you? Not even in a disrespectful way, just genuinely. What value did you add to the conversation besides a quiet click? Because over here, we're not just dropping opinions, we're doing the work. And that brings me to something real important. Where is the fearless homework? See, it's easy to sit back and evaluate someone else's courage when you haven't assigned any to yourself. It's easy to critique consistency when you've never committed. It's easy to point out flaws when you've never built anything that required refining. But fearless homework, that's different. That's when you take all that energy and turn it inward. That's when you ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What have I been sitting on? What would happen if I actually tried? Because let me tell you something. The people who are truly doing the work, they don't have time to be star stunters. They're too busy learning, adjusting, growing, showing up. They understand something critical. Growth doesn't come from tearing someone else down. It comes from building yourself up. So when you start something, and you will start something, I need you to expect this. Expect the side eyes. Expect the silence from people who should be clapping. Expect the random critiques that come with no substance. But don't let it stick to you. Don't wear somebody else's projection like it's your identity because a 1 star moment does not cancel what's already moving in rooms you haven't even seen. Let that sit for a second. That means people are showing up. That means something you said reached somebody. That means your voice traveled beyond your line of sight. And that's real. So no, we're not shrinking for the sake of comfort. We're not dimming so someone else can feel brighter. We're not stopping because somebody with no context had an opinion. We keep going. We refine, we evolve, we get better because the truth is star stunters don't stop anything real. They just make noise on the way to something that was already in motion. So let them click. Let them watch. Let them wonder. And you stay focused on your fearless homework. You stay committed to your growth. And you keep building something so undeniable that even the critics have to sit back and realize they were never in the arena to begin with. This is real talk where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. This is Coach C. I'll see you in the next one.